she was like, I shouldn't have posted that after. Like, I'm just like, yeah, what? Like,
Hey, we have the mother to be, Jessica. She just shared that she's pregnant. Okay, this is a wonderful announcement. How far along are you and how are you feeling?
I am 30 weeks and I feel tired. I feel good though. I feel like I can't complain too much from like my other friends that have had children. They said that my pregnancy is like I'm making it look really easy, and I'm like, really? Because I feel like I'm whining a lot. So I feel good. I'm just uncomfortable.
Yeah. Yes.
And tired.
So were you ever sick in the beginning or anything, or just?
So not really. I had food aversions and like perfumes in certain scents I couldn't really handle, but I never like actually got sick. I just got really nauseous, and that was about it.
Nice. I'm jealous. I'm so jealous.
I've heard, yeah, that's not the norm.
But that's great. That's great. And then you did find out the sex, right?
I did. It's a girl.
Yay.
I cried. I thought for sure, if you would have bet me $1 million to guess what gender it was, I thought for sure that it was a boy.
Yeah.
And when I found out, I cried for like an hour, and not like sad or disappointed, like just shock.
Yeah.
I think I was so set that it was a boy, and like I was a tomboy growing up, and I feel like it's just easier for me to relate to boys. But then after the hour, and then it like sunk in, and I'm more excited. Like I'm happier and more excited that it's a girl now. So, but as long as she's healthy, I don't care.
No. Exactly. And where did you get her name?
What's that?
You're calling her Charlie? What's
Yeah.
Yeah, tell me about her sweet little name. Where's that come from?
Yeah, so that's my dad's name. Yeah, so and I funny enough, I have a dog named Charlie that's with an ex of mine, because I got to a point when I had my dog, I was like, I don't know, maybe I'm never gonna have kids. So I named my dog Charlie. I always loved that name. And then I was like, if I have a girl, I would name her Charlie. That was the only name that I had picked out. I couldn't figure out a boy's name. So here we are.
That's adorable. I love that. Oh my gosh. So are you, okay, I went through your registry, because it is funny how things change. Like when I had my kids, we didn't have all this cool stuff. Are you going to have a shower, or your girlfriend's throwing a baby shower or anything? Do you know?
It's so hard because so my best friend lives in Nevada. My cousin, who's like my sister, lives in New York, who is also expecting like this week, actually. So it's really tough. And then all the rest of my friends are in LA. So I have friends in Fort Lauderdale. I don't know. I'm not sure. The friends I have here have asked me a couple times. I start thinking about it and I get stressed out. So
let them give you a shower. Let them.
I know. You know what it is? It reminds me of like when you have a birthday party and you're like, I don't want to have a birthday party. What if no one shows up? Like it's that. I know it sounds so silly. So yeah, we'll see. I'm not sure.
Okay. Because, and so, being pregnant and having a baby is super confusing. I remember being like, where's my book? And I'm like, well, this is not helpful. Are you doing any classes, or do they still do Lamaze or anything like that? I have no idea.
There's so much information out there, and I hear it just keeps evolving and changing. So there's hypnobirthing, which, I've been doing, like the meditation hypnobirthing. And then I have a birth class, not till I think August. So that will be my first birth class. And then, I don't know. I feel like a lot of people that follow me know that I read a lot of books. So yeah. I've been diving down that rabbit hole of podcasts, books, you name it.
A lot of information. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh man. Now, will your family, your mom, who's going to be coming in when the baby is born to help you?
So my best friend is going to fly in from Nevada. Thank God.
Yeah.
with her adorable son, who I had the joy of being able to be a part of her birth back in the day. So that's 8 years ago, 7 years ago.
Wow.
And
Okay.
she had a home birth. Yeah, for her first child as well. So so she's coming. She's
Cool.
like, I owe you. So I'm looking forward to that. And then Ciara. So
Yes.
those are the definites that are going to be there. Everyone else is kind of moving parts or deciding to come like a week or two or whatever after to help me with the baby and stuff like that. So
Okay.
I'm very particular about who I want in that space, since I'm not going to be I'm doing unmedicated and at a birth center and everything. So for me, I just really need to stay focused.
Yeah. Yes. And you don't need someone freaking out or
Stressing me out. Yeah. Which family will do.
Yes, I know. That is amazing.
My family. Yeah.
They all do. They're nosy. No, this is perfect. This is perfect.
Yeah.
I gotta ask you about Ciara. I love the fact you guys are pals again. I don't remember why y'all were in a fight. What was it, like a year ago? 2 years ago?
It was, yeah, right. 2.5 years. I can't remember. No, it was so like, I got into it with her sister, and then it was a combination of just like too much alcohol and tweeting. So she was like, I shouldn't have posted that after. Like, I'm just like, yeah, what, like, whatever. Anyway. And then I had an animosity towards her because I had a breakup and she was working with my ex, the captain, and it was like just this whole thing.
Yeah.
And it was so silly. And then I was traveling for a while, so we didn't talk at all. And then when I came back, we share a mutual friend, our friend Maddie. So we were both at his birthday party, and Matt was just like, "Can you just talk to her, please? Like, you guys should be friends again. Like, come on, this is silly." And then, so here we are. She's she's amazing, and I missed her. It was just so silly. The whole situation. She felt like she had to kind of, defend her sister and whatever. So
yeah.
And I get it. So
but
we're water under the bridge.
Obviously, like, she's your person. That's wonderful. I'm so happy. So she's already, and it's interesting. I feel like the industry you've worked in has sort of prepared you, like, how to go on no sleep, how to be exhausted. Is that what you're kind of hearing? Like,
honestly, yeah, I get that. And then I think in my head, I can't exactly say that, because then everyone's like, it's not the same though. You don't like, it's way worse. Like, they terrify you. No. And then I'm like, okay, I mean, if you say so, but I've worked 19-hour days. So
you're ready.
At least it's an infant and I can cry, if it's a owner of a boat, I can't cry in front of, like from exhaustion, you got to hide it. At least with the infant, I'm just like, me too.
Yeah. So. No, I think for most people, we go from, our 9-10 hours to nothing. So you are ready. I believe that. And have you talked to Hannah yet, or had a chance to?
So yeah, I've talked to her. Yeah. She knows. It's quite funny because the dad was mentioned on an interview I did with her. Oh. And I was like, that didn't age well, because I was talking about how I like this guy and whatever, but he's just not, it won't last long. He's not dating material, like whatever. And then I when I found out, I was like, well, that didn't age well, Hannah. So.
Oh, so you were on her podcast talking about some guy you were dating, and that is,
my father, yeah.
Well, you got something good from it, so.
Oh yeah, no, 100%. And it wasn't like it was, it was just really funny, because it was like Katie and I do it like on her podcast talking about it. Katie's like, yeah, he's not going to be around long or something. That it was like something like that, and I was just like, huh, that's funny.
Yeah. Well, everybody's got the question. So what do you want to? I mean, you're not together, I guess.
No, yeah, we're not together. We'll be co-parenting. He lives in Fort Lauderdale, not a yachty.
Okay, not a Below Deck cast member. Let's clarify that.
No, yes, not a cast member of any TV show.
Okay, he's a regular guy. Okay.
Yeah, he's a regular guy. So.
Okay.
And yeah, that's about it.
Okay, very cool.
Yeah.
Very cool.
He'll be a good dad.
Well, that's great. So you guys have like already a good, chill relationship about this, and so you don't forecast any drama or any.
I mean, hopefully not. I don't. I hope not. But it's been a roller coaster for him. So for me, I knew the second I found out, I didn't really doubt that. So for him, I know it's been stressful and confusing and all of those things. So
yeah.
But yeah.
Yeah. But wait till he holds her. I think it's all gonna change.
I know. I think once she's here and it's more real, and because he's not a bad person. So it's not like he's a bad guy.
Yeah. Well, he can't understand until, that's usually the deal with men. They can't really understand until they hold the baby and they're like, my God, this is the best thing ever. So yeah.
I've heard that. Yeah. I've heard that even like people married and, that it took, a month to 3 months for them to like feel a connection. Like, meanwhile, I feel her kick every hour. So I know she's
busy
there.
Girl. She's very active.
Very active. Yes.
Oh my God, that is so sweet. I love that. Okay, so you've been working on yachts. I know you were studying yoga and going to teach that. What it's hard being a working mom. So what are you going to be doing once she's here? You're not going to be on a boat, are you?
No, yeah. So yachting, obviously, that's been the struggle to figure out, is because you can't work on yachts. So I was working for like a hospitality group, kind of part-time though. So it's still been like difficult and tricky to figure out. And I'm taking courses now to get my broker's license. I had my real estate license in LA. So I'm just going to get my real estate broker's license for Florida.
Oh, perfect.
So goal is to finish it before birth. So it's been pressure to finish that, but so to do that, and then I don't know. Yeah. I feel like I could plan it, but it always works out better when it just happens.
Yeah, no, that's perfect, because there's plenty to sell in Florida and South Florida. That's for sure.
It's insane. Yeah.
No,
so I'm excited about that.
Yeah. So is there anything that, are you going to be taking off like a lot of time? Do you think you'll be able to?
Yeah. So, thankfully I'll be able to probably take off, at least a couple months.
Cool. Nice.
I'm done with work in a couple weeks. Mm-hmm. There's so much because I didn't have a place here in Fort Lauderdale. So I had to get stuff out of storage, move in, find a place. It's been a lot. Like, I've had to create a home along with figuring out work and figuring out so it's definitely been a lot. It's been stressful, and it's but I'm super blessed, so it all works out. Yeah. Well,
somehow, when they say someone is glowing, you are glowing. Like, you really, you look happy. You look really happy. So
thank you. I think so too. I think I just been traveling for so long because I didn't really have a reason to be stagnant somewhere, and to kind of grow and start a life and plant roots and all of that stuff.
Yeah.
So, and I've been wanting that. But I haven't had like the relationship for that, as people have seen. So now I'm just really excited because I've always wanted to be a mother. Like, that's been the number one thing. So, so I'm like, yay. Yeah. I was starting to like accept the fact that maybe I'm not meant to have kids. Yeah. So I'm glad I get that.
Yes, I'm glad. And yeah, I cannot wait to see her. And I saw the comments from some of the Below Deck people, like Alex said he can't wait to be the funkle.
I'm like, do not teach my child bad things, please.
He's going to.
Yes.
But that's, you know, that's what's so great is you got this cool network too of people from the show who love and support you, and they can't wait to help out too, I'm sure. So
Yeah, no, the Below Deck like cast members, like that, our whole community is great. It's definitely, that's probably the biggest perk of being a part of the show is having everybody, like having that circle, our little trauma bond, I call it.
I know it is.
Yeah.
You're so right. You're so right. But well, we are excited for you and can't wait to follow your journey now. Hopefully you can keep posting and
yeah,
have Ciara updated if suddenly you go into labor, you know.
yeah, I'll take any prayers. I'm hoping it goes as planned. That's the only, that's, yeah, so that's the only really big, huge worry I have.
Well,
but
I know. And
can't control it.
No, no, and the end result is always the best part anyway. So
yeah,
that's great. Well, we're stoked. So keep us posted.
Thank you so much.